Welcome to a video of gangsters around the world. We on the road to 500 subscribers, so please subscribe. The streets of South Los Angeles are loud. Gunshots, police sirens, music blasting, rival crews, an environment where your words, your style, your survival are deeply in jeopardy. Into this world, Drakeo The Ruler came with something different. A voice that seemed to twist and weave. An accent on paranoia and poetry. A man who could tell you what it's like driving through your city, feeling both alive and hunted. He was born Daryl Wayne Caldwell Jr. on December 1st, 1993 in LA. Raised in a single mother home. His mother, Darlene, would later become a constant in his story. Navigating grief, battles, fame, legal limbo, and a rising legacy. By the late 2010s, Drakeo The Ruler was carving a singular lane. His style was sometimes called nervous music, cadences that stretched, words that stuttered, expressive slang, poetic imagery, unsettling, vivid. The Los Angeles Times described him as the most original West Coast stylist in decades. While behind bars, he recorded, "Thank you for using GTL," using the prison phone system to drop verses that were haunting. Critics praised it. Many felt Drakeo wasn't just surviving the system, he was interrogating it, turning into his material and into art. Drakeo's life was entwined with the justice system before his death. In January 2017, he was arrested when LAPD raided a condo used for music shoots. Charged with unlawful firearm possession as a felon. Released in November of that year. In March 2018, he faced far heavier charges. First-degree murder, attempted murder, conspiracy, stemming from a December 2016 shooting in Carson. One person died. 2 were injured. His crew, the Stink Team, was also implicated. In July 2019, he was acquitted of the murder and the attempted murder in that Carson case. But some charges remained. Shooting from a vehicle, gang conspiracy, the jury hung on those. He spent years detained, dealing with legal pressures, prison, and the toll that takes one's mind. But even in confinement, his output stayed prolific. His followers kept growing. In late December, around the holiday season, Drakeo had a show. The Once Upon a Time in LA festival at Exposition Park. Big names lined up. Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Ice Cube, YG, and among others. He's scheduled to take the stage. A night of celebration, music, and expectation. Backstage, tension and chaos brew. According to his mother, Darlene, Drakeo, his entourage, and his brother were attacked by 40 to 60 men. They were masked, some reportedly in red, a color that often has gang ties in LA. Eyewitnesses say the altercation escalated. Security was allegedly weak. Protocols slack. The festival environment, which should have safety measures in place, appears to have been breached. Drakeo was stabbed in the neck, a wound that would prove fatal. The timing, roughly around 8:30, 8:40 p.m., paramedics arrived and transported them to the hospital in critical condition. The festival was canceled. Artists pull off stage, fans reeling. No one quite believed it. Drakeo died in the early hours of December 19th. He was pronounced dead from a stab wound. 28 years old. His body was taken from that stage that never got his performance. A life cut in public. Death in the spotlight always prompts questions. For Drakeo's case, they are deep and frustrating. His family, including his son Caden and his mother, filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Live Nation, other festival promoters, and venue owners. They allege negligence, insufficient security, poor planning, failure to anticipate threats. There are reports that despite video footage existing, despite hundreds of witnesses, many have not been contacted or investigations seem slow. Some feel the authorities failed to act with urgency. Was this planned? Was this an ambush? A gang-related attack? The accusation is that Drakeo had rejected gang affiliation despite pressures, had rivalries, but no conclusive motive have been publicly confirmed. Some say his legal troubles, his outspoken nature, his style put a target on his back. As of the latest reports, in 2025, no one has been convicted or publicly charged with his murder. The case remains unsolved. His family still pushes for answers. Even in death, Drakeo impacts the scene. His influence on West Coast rap and hip hop more broadly is profound. His slang, flow, ability to flip pain into poetry have inspired many rising artists. His album, The Undisputed Truth, is considered proof of what he was building toward music that is more than beats and status, but articulating truth, trauma, and contradictions. His family, especially his brother Ralphie, the Plug, and his mother, continue preserving his memory, pushing for accountability, organizing tribute shows, and keeping his catalog alive. It's the kind of story that hits like two weights. The one of what have could have been, and the one that actually happened. Drakeo lived in tension between fame and threat, between art and arrest, between observation and violence. His death exposed many systematic fractures in festival safety, and how artists of certain backgrounds are protected, and how legal systems respond to high-profile killings. But behind that, there was something deeply human about Drakeo. His fears, his ambitions, and his way of articulating the world. When he rapped, you heard both swagger and dread. He was aware of shadows, but he tried to build light inside them. Drakeo the Ruler didn't just leave tracks. He left questions. He left a style that many imitate, but few are sincere enough to carry. He left a reminder that sometimes when your art pushes you forward, it also pushes danger closer. And in the end, justice for him remains incomplete.